All right, got another story for you guys. Another episode of Confessions from the Backseat of a Country Boy from Georgia. Again, another episode. I just wanted to kind of tell you a little story about when I was in the fourth grade. Take you all the way back to I was in the fourth grade. This one, it had to do with my teacher, Miss Shorter. It's actually two teachers back then, Miss Shorter and Miss Burks. Miss Burks was the one who would really make you really think. She would, do the things that would actually get you to think and actually execute, perform. Miss Shorter was more so of putting some heat under your ass, and kind of letting things fall out how they fall out. And I tell you guys, and I wasn't a bad kid. I don't, at least again, I don't think I was a bad kid. If you ask I guess my classmates and friends and people who know me, they would consider me a bad guy. I didn't do a lot of bad things. I was very quiet when I was in school. Just so happening that this was in the fourth grade again, in Miss Shorter class, and this is about the math. And people like now, my wife wonders, how did I get so good at math? Or my nephews and my daughter and everyone asks me, how did I get so good at math? Well, here's a story. Miss Shorter used to give us all these problems. It used to be like multiplication, divisions, decimals, all just mixed in. But it would be like a test of like, give you a 50, 60, 75 questions and problems. And that would be the test. And she was such a prudent, just strict lady. And bless her soul, God rest her soul. And thankful for everything she taught me. But listen, some things kids don't need, and that was a lot of pressure. Anyway, back to what I'm telling you about my math, why I got so good at this is simply this. When you take a damn test and there's 50 problems or 75 problems on there, and your teacher tells you, this is during the era when teachers had full authority, parents didn't rush in because they basically sent their kids off and said, train my kid, teach my kid, and whatever y'all do, y'all do. And if you need me to whip them or beat them when I get home, just let me know. Make sure, that kind of stuff. Just being honest with you. Being honest with you. Ain't nothing wrong with beating. No, you don't beat your kid. I'm kidding. Seriously. But again, this is back when teachers used to, you could spank kids and they had full authority mostly. Uh, Tests came around. We'll call it 60 questions, 60 problems. Well, this lady said, however many you miss is how many licks you're going to get. And she correct some person's page, like say, solve and do it all. Oh, you missed 4. Kevin, get up here. You missed 4. And it's in front of the class. Kevin's looking, eyes watered up. She didn't hold any punches. She lit his ass up. I think a lot of that needs to be done today. But again, we're taking it back. This is just what happened back then. She calls up a lot of other people and you hear some staggering numbers. I'm telling you, 60 questions, 17 miss, 30 miss. And she's getting up there and she's like, man, these asses up. So finally, I'm sitting over here, underarm pit, just sweating. I don't even know what I was thinking because I'm like, I don't remember if I did good, don't get it. The pressure was on me. I didn't want them damn licks on my ass, man. I don't even get whippings at home, and here I am about to get beat in front of people in the class. And shout out to this little girl in fourth grade. I remember her name. I don't want to say it because it was the worst pick I made, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I had a crush on her and but man, I gotta get beat in front of them. All of them? My classmates? Come on. So finally, as a sweating balls of just dripping from under my arm, I'm looking around nervous. I'm nervous. She finally calls my name. Tony, you missed 21. I felt like they just sentenced me to 21 years to prison. Oh, Lord, I got 21 years. I felt like, like I wasn't going to see light. Like that was the end. It was over. Just, you ever seen the cartoon where the person the cartoon guy kid thing goes and digs the grave, gets in and pulls the dirt on? That's how I felt. I just, 21. And as I got up to take that walk over to her desk, every step just felt like I was losing energy. as if my knees, I was getting lower and lower. I finally got over there. And as I turned my back to her and looked out at everyone, sucked it up. I didn't pat my chest like that, but it was more of a deep breath, and I closed my eyes, and she began. And I gotta tell you, it wasn't that bad because I don't get beatings because I was, like I said, I wasn't a bad kid. But when I Miss Shorty, and this teacher, she was very precise. Miss Shorty was so precise. And what I mean by precise is this: her precision to be accurate was so dead on to hit the same spot over and over. And there was this side that she kept hitting his right cheek, and it was numb, head. And when you got to about 16 and you got to get to 21, I couldn't take it anymore. So you see my bottom lip starts to trill, anti-look. When I look out and I see, tell you that little fourth grader I had a crush on, everyone's looking at me. So I manned up. And you want to know what I did? I manned up. I put my forearm on my face and gritted out the last 3, 4, 5, 6 licks. It hurt like shit. I swear that I was never going to forget you, Miss Shorter. But you know, life is short. Say them damn licks hurt, and that didn't really solve nothing. Teachers, don't beat your kids. It don't fix nothing. And then second lesson is, I wonder did they look at me like I was hard by putting my forearm up, or did they know he broke? Think they know I broke? That shit hurt. Lesson learned.